Unit 1, I Belong Here, is an introduction to reading workshop for both you and your students. While the rest of the reading workshop for the secondary classroom can be used in any order, it is recommended that this unit come first because it'll help you establish norms and routines for the entire workshop. This unit has a total of 12 lessons. Early lessons ask students to reflect on their current reading attitudes, habits, and behaviors. Then, as the unit progresses, the lessons shift to focus on the foundational reading skills that help to improve reading comprehension, confidence, and foster a love of reading. To prepare for teaching the unit, read over the entire unit overview. This has all of the information you need to understand the purpose of the unit, how long it'll take to teach, what you need to do to prepare, and the standards that you'll be covering. The free sample lesson, in the links below or in the additional resource tab on the product page of our website, is Lesson 10, Speaking the Language, using context clues to bring meaning to unknown words. You'll see up at the top is your list of materials. This lesson only requires 2 handouts, and both are found immediately following the lesson. Their page numbers are listed here too, to help you find them. In the parentheses after the name of the handout, you'll see how many copies of the handout you'll need for each student. For both of these handouts, you only need 1 copy per student. Next is the preparation section, which will tell you anything additional you may need to do to prepare for this lesson. Here, this note is telling you that the poem in the activity may be too easy for your students, which would require you to find a poem that matches your students' abilities. And right before we dive into the lesson are the Common Core Anchor Standards. You'll notice that just the codes are listed here. If you want to know what the specific language of the standard is, just flip back to the standards alignment chart provided in the unit overview. Now we can get into the lesson. If you remember from the How to Use training video, the connection section provides a greater context for why you are teaching this lesson. It is written just for you, but feel free to paraphrase it for your students. As you look over the instruction modeling section, you may notice that it is written entirely in plain text, indicating that these directions are for you. In this lesson, there is not scripted teacher speak for you to deliver to your students. But as you look over the practice and reading task sections, you'll see an example of the italicized teacher speak. On the next page, you'll find the included note sheets and handouts for this lesson, both of which are specifically referred to in the lesson. Strategies for Understanding Words is an example of a resource handout, while Context Clues and Poetry is an activity handout. After the activity is the Teacher Sample, which has example sample answers for you. All note sheets that have a specific or objective answer will have a teacher copy, while activity handouts which have more subjective responses will have a teacher sample. Additional information about Reading Workshop Unit 1 can be found in the links below, or you can reach out to us here. If you did not watch the How to Use Reading Workshop for the secondary classroom, be sure to check that out for more information on all included Reading Workshop resources, as well as more information on the structure and format of the units and lessons. In the next video, we will cover Reading Workshop Unit 2. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.